So this is the 2016 Leave Insert Ordinary Level Paper 2, and we're looking at question number 5. The waiting times in minutes for 16 patients at a dentist surgery are recorded for a particular week, week 1, on the following stem and leaf plot. So here we have our values here. Okay, now the key is very important in the stem and leaf diagram. So the key here, that tells us that 1 for the stem and 3 for the leaf means 13. Okay. Right, so part A says find the mode and the median of the data. Okay, well the mode is the most common value. And we can see the most common value here is the 12, which appears once, twice, 3 times. So 12 is the mode. The median will be the middle number in the set of values when they're ordered from smallest to biggest. So these values are already ordered from smallest to biggest, starting at 5 and going up to this number, which is 44. So we're going to cross off the biggest, smallest until we get to the median. Now note we have 16 values in here, so we're going to have, if it's an even number, we're going to have 2 middle numbers. So we should be expecting that. So cross off the biggest, smallest, the biggest, smallest, biggest, smallest, biggest, smallest, smallest, biggest, smallest, biggest, smallest, and there's our 2 middle values. So it's 24 and 25. So the median would be halfway between those values. So halfway between 24 and 25 is 24 and a half, or 24.5. Part B says find the mean waiting time for week 1, correct to 1 decimal place. Well, the mean will be all of these numbers added together and then divided by the total amount of numbers, which is 16. So that's 5 plus 8 plus 12 plus 12 plus, and on we go. So we're going to add up all those numbers and then we're going to divide them by 16. Okay, so when you add up all those numbers on your calculator, all these, you get a total of 363. That's all over 16. And that gives us 22.6875. And they want the answer correct to 1 decimal place. So we look at the second digit after the decimal, the 8, and that's going to knock this 6 up to a 7. So it will be 22.7 for the mean. Okay, moving on to part C. Part C says the waiting times were recorded again for the following week. The results were as follows. Show these results on the plot above under week 2, creating a back-to-back stem and leaf diagram plot to display the data. Okay, so we've got the data here again. This is the diagram. So we need to put these values in on the week 2 side. So we're going to start with the smallest value we can find, which is the 6. So the 6 would go here. We cross it off. The next smallest is 9. Go there. Okay, next smallest then that we can see is 12. So the 12 would go here. After the 12 we have a 15, and then a 6, we have 2 15s. 15, and then there's 2 16s. So 16 and another 16. We have a 17 and 2 18s. So 17, and an 18. And that's it for the teens. Then we're moving into the 20s. We have a 23, a 27, so 23 and a 27. And then we have a 28, 29, so 28 and 29. And finally then we have a 32 and a 40. So a 32 and a 40. And that's the end of part C.